Say that you've spoken to several leads and now you're going to start being able to place them in buckets when it comes to follow-up. I highly recommend you absolutely have to have a killer CRM, and you have to have a CRM that you're actually going to use. We use Follow-Up Boss, and it's by far the best CRM that I've seen that is actually going to do exactly what I need it to do for my agents to do, and it follows up with leads, and it reminds you exactly when you should call, how you should call, and exactly what's done, where they came from, and it shows an entire history of where the lead is initially inquired. So that's a pitch for Follow Up Boss. But I would recommend that whatever CRM you are using, that you use it to its fullest extent and to the capabilities that you need to use it with. Main thing is you need to be able to segment your buyers from actively looking and interested to doing research to not even interested. If you keep it that simple, it's going to make your process a lot easier. So when you're calling someone, and as I expressed in the earlier videos, if you're calling someone and they're really just kind of browsing, they don't even know what they're looking for, they don't know why they're looking for it, they're just curious about it, you're going to place them in the researching, you're going to put them in a nurture, you're going to put them in a qualifying. You're going to just give them information about the process, how to sell their home, how to buy a home. Send informational type stuff to that person, and you're going to be nurturing that lead until they get ready, until they are, because they might be 6-7 months down the road, but they probably are a qualified buyer. So you're going to be focusing on building that relationship. Your people that are actively looking, you're going to want to sit there and kind of narrow in as to why you're the best person for them to be working with. So you're not going to do it in a direct way of saying, oh, I'm the greatest, you should be working with me, but you're more or less going to be showing them. You're going to be getting tax information. You're going to be getting HOA, flood maps, the best loans for them. You're going to be moving them along in the process. You're going to be asking them those type of questions. What type of financing is going to be best for you? What type of area do you want to be in? Do you have children that are going to be going to school? What school zone is going to be best for you? Where do you work? Are you focused on your commute? So those are things that you're going to be asking your people that are a little bit further along, and you're going to be displaying to them that you're willing to work for them and find exactly what they're looking for. By doing those searches, getting the properties, sending them back to them, and then that way you're building that relationship, be like, wow, this agent's really on top of their game. They're really sending me exactly what they want. Reciprocity is going to kick in because they see that you're working, and they're going to want to work with you. You're going to have that relationship built. So when it's ready to take that to the next step and start seeing some properties together, they're going to be wanting to work with you and not just anybody else. So that's the best way to segment your buyers and be able to give them the information that they want and not just treat everybody the same. Your people that aren't really looking, you're just going to either place them in a long drip to where you just keep them updated because they might eventually turn into something, or they might know somebody that is buying or selling. They'll be like, hey, this person always sends me this really good stuff. You should reach out to them. Just don't put as much energy into them because they're not really an active or an incubating buyer or seller. So just treat them accordingly.